Hey guys, Original Boris here, back again for another Horrorman challenge. This is the Horrorman challenge part 2, day 3, and this is tissue scenes that made us cry. The first movie that popped into my head as soon as I started hearing what the topic was about was one of the movies that the Horrorman actually picked himself, and that was My Girl on good old VHS. The scene that really got to me was, you know, when he did die and they were having his funeral and she did walk in and wanted them to put his glasses on, and her parents were holding her back, and then she took off running. That was a pretty sad scene, but that was the very first movie that popped into my head when I heard what the subject was about. So, My Girl with Macaulay Culkin. I remember watching this and thinking they killed off the kid from Home Alone. But classic movie, very good. But the movie that I'm going to choose, now that we talked about this one, is I don't really have a copy of the movie. I need to get a copy of the movie, so I can't show you which one it is, but I'm sure you've all heard of it. The movie is starring Tom Hanks, and it is called Castaway. And it's he's been stuck on the island, I think it was for a little over 3 years. Finally makes his way off the island, and he's on the raft, and he's got like a volleyball tied to the raft that he became friends with, because after 3 years on the island he became pretty lonely, so he became friends with a volleyball that ended up washing up ashore. Named it Wilson after the makers of the ball. He's got the volleyball tied onto the raft, and he ends up falling asleep, and the volleyball ends up coming loose, and it ends up floating away, and he wakes up and he like jumps into the ocean, and he's screaming the ball's name, Wilson, and he's swimming towards it, but by that time the ball was too far. In his mind, the ball was a real person because he had been stuck on the island for so long. So to me, that scene really got to me for some reason. I was sitting at the movie theater and I had that little tear that came down from my eye. Pretty sad scene in my opinion. A volleyball brought a tear to my eye. So that's my choice. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I've always enjoyed that movie. So good scene, sad scene, and maybe one day Wilson will wash up ashore and we can reunite him with Tom Hanks. So that's my choice for day 3, Castaway, when Wilson floats away in the ocean, and like I said, brought that little tear to my eye. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for day 4 of the challenges. Bye.